In previous chapters and sections, we talked about the light spectrum, how this movement of yin and yang, the movement creates that wavelength of light from the radio wave to microwave to gamma rays and x-rays. And in the middle of that was the visible light. So when you pass a visible light through a prism, you end up with 7 lights, 7 sort of what's called the light spectrum through a prism. Now, the same thing happens in human body. When we are like a prism, and when if you push a sunlight through the prism, if it passes through, when it comes out of the other side of the prism, it's like what's called 7 lights, 7 sections, which has got 7 visible lights, 7 part of it, and each one has got a different frequency, and the frequency goes from red, which is very yang, to blue or violet, which is very yin. Now, the same thing happens inside the body. So our human body is like a prism. The light that it receives is the light, what I call the universal light, the light from the universe, from God, from the Tao. That's one light, or one part of it. The other part is the light, that the energy that we get from food, from air, from the sunshine, from love, from emotion, from sex, from exercise, from everything. Is that kind of energy, last bundle of energy that comes to us. And like that prism, that bundle of energy which comes through the prism and divides into 7 parts, in human body it also divides that movement of yin and yang, that love, that energy of yin and yang, and the Tao converts into 7 chakra. Now chakra in Sanskrit means a wheel, which in Persian it means a charkh. We call it a charkh, which means a wheel. This is a wheel of energy that comes through like a sunlight. In a prism, it comes through love, emotion, food, God, Tao. It comes through us and it splits into 7 parts, and these seven chakras go through the 7 sections of the body, starting from the very base, which is the sexual chakra, which is very yang, very fire, right up to like a humanistic, the heart chakra, right up to the top, which is the spiritual chakra. So that energy divides in the body into 7 sections, like a lift in a shaft, shaft in a lift, like a building with 7 levels, and each level has got a different energy, but they're all interconnected. Now, that's what in acupuncture, the human body has got a physical side, which is a yang, is the muscular side, musculoskeletal side, the anatomical side, which the Western medicine is very concerned about, which is great, fantastic. And the other side is the yin side, the energetic side, the meridian system. We talk about that in homeopathic medicine, in osteopathic medicine, which deals with that side. So we have that duality of yin and yang, and when they combine in human, you combine the yin and yang together, and you have the energy of the Tao goes through the chakra, becomes the chakras. It makes us living. It makes us what we are, who we are. And although our food is the same, basically, same protein and carbohydrates and lipid, and our DNA is basically, molecules, but it's that Tao that comes through, that creates that chakra, that creates us living. Each person on the yang side, on the mechanical side, on the medical side, has got the same kind of food and the same kind of structural body structure and the same cellular structure. We talk about more than in medicine, but it has a different spirit. Each person has got a different spirit, different soul. It's because the energy is different in each person. And that's where the Western medicine is kind of lost, because they focus so much on the anatomical side, on the body, that they lose the other side. And that's why I went from the medical system into the energetic system, which is still medical system, but it's looking at life in a different way. So we'll talk about that in a lot more details later.